Welcome to the Smart Science Measurement video about phase changes. And in this lab, we're going to look at how the phase change of a substance affects the rate of the temperature change during that phase change. A phase change is the change in state, either from solid to liquid, liquid to gas. It could be solid straight to gas, that's called sublimation. So melting, boiling, those kind of things, those are phase changes. And what you're going to do is looking at a substance with a thermometer, and you can see the setup here, the thermometer into, say, a liquid like water. We can, over time, heat that substance up, whether it be frozen water, which is ice, being melted into liquid water, and then being boiled into water vapor, the gas, and we can measure the temperature over that time and see what happens. So your job is to be clicking carefully on the top of the red fluid in the thermometer, which is going to give you a temperature reading, and do the best you can. Sometimes when the temperature doesn't change, you'll click and the mark from the click will still be there, so you won't be able to see that the temperature moved a lot. Just click in the same spot again until you see that red liquid emerge from under your mark from your click. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. How does the phase change affect the rate of temperature change? Pick or write a hypothesis you'd like to test. Most of you are going to be picking a hypothesis from the list here. In advanced classes, you may be writing one. Okay, there's a hypothesis I've picked. I just picked one at random. And you've only got three materials to consider: water, salt water, and alcohol. Let's just start with water and take a look at what measuring looks like. When I press play, you're going to see a video, and I can see that red liquid sort of advancing up as the water is being heated here. Now this is a time lapse. It's happening over maybe 10 or 20 minutes. We've condensed it down to about a 10-second video. Notice there at the end the water started to boil. And notice the beginning here, the water is mostly frozen ice. So you're going to go ahead and click that first temperature, and just go ahead and click and look for that red line to start to advance up the thermometer. Now as you do this, you're going to get a graph over here on the right. You can see at the bottom where the temperature was, and you can see it moving now as I'm clicking. And then sort of the question is, what happens when we get all the way up to that boiling temperature of the water, and have a little time boiling? What's that going to look like as well? Once you're done with measuring, you can press the save button to save it into your data table. You can see water gets that blue color. You can also, if you're measuring, you can always press this reset button if you haven't just saved, to try start again if you don't like your clicks, if you want to redo your clicks. And once you've done all three substances, try to figure out what the phase change does to the rate of temperature change. Does it make the temperature change more slowly or more quickly?